Uppercut, uppercut, sonic boom! G'day guys, today we are going to be talking about the Mortar. This is the best in-slot weapon for utility in PUBG Mobile, and I think it is the best finishing weapon in PUBG Mobile. I'm going to show you some really good examples of that as we progress. I'm going to talk to you about how you can best use it, some of the key features, some of the things that you may be doing wrong with it, which are really important, and you'll see as soon as I show you why it's an issue, and just how you can really tactically get the most out of it. For instance, we get a conventional knock at that rock. Someone has to drive out there to actually get the revive, and that's when you release the Mortar. It's perfect for that kind of situation. You can bait people into really bad tactical decisions if they don't know you're about to use it. It will also one-shot any car. It has a range out to 300 meters, but the precision aiming mode is what I want to talk about first. You can see it there at left. Now, this is the perfect instance. We're behind a rock. It's late game. There are another 4 people over there. Watch what the Mortar does. Now, that's a good player. That's a conqueror on the North American server, Soina. We play against him all the time.
Just a little bit back.
And you can see
Marked a vehicle.
there is no red marker on the map. Now, the reason for that, there is a red aiming point that you usually get on the Mortar when the reticle, the little triangle that you can see on there on screen, is different to where the round is going to land. And I'll show you an example of that in just a second. That was 4 people. That was a full squad of good players, and it was cleared without any danger to me whatsoever. Name me one other weapon that comes close to that late game. Now, this is what I want to show you. If you look here, there are 2 distinct aim points. I'll enhance this so you can see it. There first is the rectangle with the white dot in the middle of it. Now, that is where I am aiming the Mortar. The second is the red mark that you can see just above it. And that is where the shell is actually landing. Now, you won't always have that red mark. It's actually because we are at such a high elevation that the round is traveling a lot further than you would expect. And if you don't pay attention to that, it's easy to put all the rounds in the wrong place. Now, something a lot of other people don't realize about the Mortar, which is actually very, very cool, is that when you fire the round, you will have to wait for it to hit, right? So you can launch the second round as the first hits. Now, that means you can walk it. You can see me. What I'm doing here is I'm walking the Mortar along the top of that ridge, and I'm just adjusting slightly every single time I fire a round. That way I'm able to saturate an area. Again, there's 3 guys up there. They're behind cover. This is the last 3 members of the squad. The other reason this is so good on Rondo, that you just don't get this on Erangel, is for the simple fact that a Mortar shell will create a crater. You can use a Mortar as a last ditch attempt at creating cover for yourself. You can sit back and you can allow your team to drive forward. You can land a whole bunch of mortars and it will create a moonscape in the area. Then you can rotate in yourself after your team's safe. Now, it's a hard thing to do, but it is actually a really, really good way of utilizing not just the Mortar for clearing targets, but for creating a very, very good position, a stronghold. Have a look at the top of this mountain, little mountain. Like, it's like a moonscape. If you were going to have your team go into a late circle where there was no cover and this was the hill, and you landed a bunch of Mortar rounds on it, voila, there's your cover. You can now sit 3 people in 3 different holes and absolutely nail it. I'll show you another situation that happened to me today with Brazen Rover. Brazen is another one of the content creators that you will see all the time, the PUBG Mobile VIPs, running around in the events and just having a good time. I need to have a couple of games with him. I always see him on NA Rondo. He loves it just as much as I do. And we were trying to get into a very tough circle right at the end. His squad is in the middle there. And what I loved about this situation was it clearly shows just how powerful this is, even in a very limited time frame. Like, we're doing great. I overextend here. I'm like, okay, I've got one, I've got two, I can get another one over there. Let's see. There's three. I'll get another one. There's someone over there. Ah, no, sit down. Have an M416 to the face. You deserve that. Now, immediately, Brazen's squad mate, Creeper, makes a great decision. He looks at the circle. He realizes that there can only be one place that I'd be reviving. And he immediately starts sending rounds on top of this rock. And that wipes us. That clears us. That takes us out of the game. It was brilliant. The way they did it and the speed with which Creeper moved, it's a showcase for why this weapon is so incredible in PUBG Mobile. The only real limit with this is your imagination. For instance, there's two guys down there, okay? I'm going to start moving as I put this in the air because it's fine. Like, I've already sent it round. That gives me the opportunity to move in and actually push. Like, if someone's got mortar rounds coming in on them, it doesn't necessarily work the same way as a smoke would, but it puts so much pressure on people that they quite often miss the opportunity to stop you from rotating in or getting to the position you want to get to. And as someone that loves to get on top of mountains and crazy structures in Rondo using the emergency airdrops that you can buy, the mortar will clear you off a mountain in seconds. There's nowhere to run. You have to get off the mountain. If you don't, you're going to die. I think this is the most OP weapon in game right now. They slightly nerfed it by making the ammunition harder to carry. They doubled the weight of it. It's still not enough. Like, it doesn't take up a lot. You can't buy it on Rondo, which is where it is just the most effective because there's no grass on Rondo. Everyone in late game situations is in really tight spots. Like this. Like in Erangel, everyone would just be crawling around in the grass. Not so. Not so. On Rondo, bang. Easy. Precision firing mode. Go for your life. For those of you who run gyro and such and can use the look around button, the eyeball, it's even easier to aim using the mortar. Please remember to like and subscribe, like the videos, enjoy yourself, and as always, stay safe on the battlefield. Oh, and if you want a particular video, like we're going to be doing an M762 video this week, I believe that was very popular as a choice for people who wanted to see new videos. Leave a message.
Did you get the res? You want to come
comments
back
below, and I'll get to it. Until next time,
I'll get the car.
Au revoir, amigos. Bye for now.